In honor of Mother's Day, as someone who is a therapist, a spiritualist, and also works with the goddesses, especially the goddess Isis, I come to you today to really say I am quite disappointed at the ways in which people are talking about single mothers. First of all, honey, why are you speaking down on single mothers when it took two people to have sex and have a baby? Why are you not talking about the fact that there is a lack of fathers showing up in these, for the children? Now, I just want to also pause and say there's so many fathers, so many amazing fathers who are doing their absolute best every single day. I grew up having a dad, a stepdad. My brother is a wonderful father. The men around me, they take care of their children. So I'm used to seeing strong father figures showing up for their kids. But as I'm scrolling on this app, I'm just so disgusted and disturbed by the ignorance coming for women for being a single mother, talking about you shouldn't have let them hit, like that song, the single mom song. I understand that a lot of men have internalized anger towards women. Most of the time it's because they are really angry at their own mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like literally most of the time when men like lash out at women, or they're on this like drizzle or alpha male stuff, they usually have mommy issues. So crazy. And I'm not speaking about that in a negative, like as a therapist, I'm going to be responsible in the way that I speak about it. But also as a girl's girl, stop being so disrespectful. Instead, hold men accountable who are not showing up for their kids. Like, stop giving people excuses on not being a strong father figure. Men, the thing that separates men from boys or men from males is responsibility and accountability. If you have a friend who's not showing up for his kids, hold him accountable. Like, let that give you the ick as a man. Like, oh, bro don't take care of his kids. Like, that's weird to me. Like, let's change the narrative in this way and stop being mean to people who are single mothers. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know if the kid's father passed away or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all are making having kids this horrible thing. I mean, I don't have any children, so I'm not going to sit here and speak as if I know everything, because I really don't. But what I will say is, as a child therapist, you know what I'm saying? These children are suffering because they don't have no dad. A lot of them don't have a healthy father figure in their life. Some of them do. And this is not just African American kids. This is kids of all different races. I'm a therapist to teenagers and children and adults of all different races. And it's the same issues. Lack of accountability, lack of doing the trauma healing work, generational trauma being passed down to the kids. And y'all, instead of really tackling the real issues that's going on, y'all sitting here making little corny songs talking about something. Now you a single mom. And it's also a video of a woman who gave her kids up to the foster system, and a lot of people are judging her for that. Now, I understand that this video is triggering, and I'm not saying that I agree with her at all. It's really not my place to agree with her or disagree, because I'm not her. Like, who am I to judge her situation? Like, I'm not her. You know what I'm saying? But y'all having these opinions as if y'all in this situation. Do you know how hard it is to take care of another human being? Do you know how hard it is for people to take care of themselves? And then to have to show up for other people, for other little people, you know what I'm saying? And then to have to do that by yourself. Where is the compassion? Where is the empathy? And for all the men, who are out there just having little compassion and little empathy, I need you to go to therapy and work on your trauma with your mom, because you clearly have mother issues. You clearly have mother wounds because you don't respect mothers. Do you respect your own mother? Where is the compassion? Now, the last thing I want to say, my mom, I ain't telling y'all my business like that because y'all real immature, like ill. A lot of your consciousness is so low and ignorant and immature. Like, have you ever read a book outside? You know what I'm saying? Like outside of the stuff you had to do to get your diploma. Like, have y'all read any books? Like, have y'all watched anything other than Love and Hip Hop? Like, it's very much giving all you watch is Love and Hip Hop and like For You page on TikTok. Like, do you read? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all y'all, it's disgusting to me, the consciousness level. It's just disgusting to me. But something I do want to share is my mom, she met my stepdad when I was a baby, and they've been married for 32 years. You know what I'm saying? My stepdad, he raised me and my big brother as his own kids. And of course, my mom had two more kids too by him. And he was all of our dad. And my dad still is in my life and was always in my life too. But my stepdad was such a beautiful gift to my family. You know what I'm saying? He was such a positive male role model in my life, in addition to my own father. So there's nothing wrong with being a positive role model. There's nothing wrong with being a bonus parent. There's nothing wrong with being a step parent if the conditions are right. You know what I'm trying to say? So in honor of Mother's Day, I'm gonna drop something on y'all. It's time to do some shadow work, honey. Now, in your psyche, you have something called the anima and the animus. The anima is the feminine aspect of your psyche. It's so late. I'm recording this like so late. Like, yeah, so y'all be all right. The anima is the feminine aspect of your psyche. It's your internal mother. It's your internal feminine energy. That particular energy is very wounded in a lot of people. And so I want y'all to do some research on the anima, and I want y'all to do some shadow work on your anima and heal your feminine energy, which is your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your consciousness, towards the feminine. Most of it is very wounded because we've been raised in this toxic patriarchal consciousness, but the divine feminine and the divine mother is rising, right? And I also want y'all to do some inner child work and really tune into your inner child and ask that little boy within you, are you upset at your mom about something subconsciously? Because you're taking it out on other women and it's really not given. It's given like you need to go to therapy, like stop, So on behalf of these moms out here, I respect you, goddess. I don't have any children, but I'm a child therapist and I see the things that these kids go through every day, and the fact that you are there with them 24/7 and you have to be everything to them while you're still going through your stuff too. You have my utmost respect. My utmost respect. I respect you. You literally brought a child from the spirit realm into this physical reality through your womb and pushed them out of your yoni onto this earth plane. You gave birth to souls, to spirits. You did that with your own body. And you're nurturing and healing them and taking care of them and making sure they're still alive. Who does that but women? Who does that but you? You are that powerful. So don't let these little low-level nasty men who got mommy issues make you feel like there's something wrong with you because your partner, the person who you had sex with, is not showing up for your children. You are responsible for you. You're not responsible for what he's doing. Okay, you're not responsible for what he's doing. Sure, they say you could choose, you're supposed to choose better, but one thing that people also need to understand is we tend to choose our partners unconsciously, right? We unconsciously attract specific people in our lives who mirrors our childhood dynamic. So people don't understand that a lot of the times it's their generational trauma that's choosing these people, and it's such an unconscious thing. So it's okay to not blame yourself. It's okay to give yourself some grace in this process. Like, it's hard enough just existing on this plane. Like, don't let these little dirty people with these low level consciousness make you feel like you're really not that girl. Because if you push the baby out of your portal, my goddess, you are that girl. You are a goddess. Okay. So tune into the goddess Isis, the goddess Yemuya, the goddess Mamiwata, and heal your own mother energy. And if you need some help with this, feel free to book a session with me, the Mystic Therapist, and I'm sending you lots of love. I'm also having a sale for Mother's Day on my tarot readings, my inner work therapy tarot readings. So feel free to purchase your readings. I love you.